Black Light back again. Prior to message to the young gods. Cyberspace Ministry here of the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. I'm talking to the young brothers. I'm trying to get the brothers to network those dollars and network with the community on forming institutions. See, this how I see it working. Now, I might be wrong. I see y'all giving much needed information to everyone, but when those dollars come from the community to you, you gotta buy equipment, you gotta buy office of supplies, and then you gotta pay your light bill. And unless you got another income or job or something, you gotta use a portion of that to support yourself with. Now, my message, if you go back and check out my videos, is not just talking about recycling that dollar in the community, but to keep the dollar in the community. And when you do give it back to him, you'll have a pile of gold. And you won't need half of his services, you see, because look, when the community pay you for what y'all do, y'all services, information, you buy supplies with it, equipment with it, and our people don't make that, so it goes back to them. You know, we don't have too many black businesses. We might have a mom and pop grocery store, or every now and then you see a brother with something, you know. But the really necessary stuff that we need, we don't make, we don't have a car factory. But we have, you know, brothers know how to pimp out rides. You know, they could rearrange cars off, build cars off of these old car parts, you know, and sell pimped out rides, you know, tricked out rides. See, in the black community, when I was coming up, we had brothers that had ran after hour joints, gave gambling parties. And the houseman or the dealer would cut. You know, cut means you get a percentage of the pot out of there. And they tell the people the rules when they come in. They say, well, we're going to cut on 1st Street, 5th Street, and we're going to get $1 or $2, whatever they, you know, say. And then they not only be cutting, but they be recycling that money back into the pot. This is what we got to do in each community, you know, because each community, black community, is like a little village. In that village, in the black community, you're going to have some empty spaces, empty lots. You're going to have storefronts, empty storefronts. You're going to have old vacant factory buildings, vacant schools. So we need to utilize those buildings, and we need to start producing brothers that can do carpentry work, brothers that could, and you brothers, you know, that's getting that money from the community, you know, y'all can set up a trade school or something, you know, where you could teach brothers how to rehabilitate homes and stuff. And that's the only way I would buy a house. You know, I wouldn't buy it for the house. I'd buy it for the lot on there. And if I were to buy a lot, if I was to invest in real estate, I invest in lots. Then you can build what you want on there and lease it out or charge rent. People done put car lots on these lots. You go downtown in Detroit where there used to be buildings, they done made car parking lots out of them. You know, so the street signs that I'm talking about, you know, in the rest of my videos, I hope you brothers pay attention to it. It's just holding on to that dollar, but you got to spread it to the community, man. See, in Africa, we had a system called communalism, you know, and it was set up like if a guy had an abundance of sheep, say he was a sheep herder or a sheep farmer, and he raised sheep, and he would, you know, give his surplus to the community, you know, and keep some for himself or whatever. But they would recycle that. That's what you call recycling, you know. And he might charge them a little bit of money, I don't know. But they kept a village would keep the wealth in that circle. See, each neighborhood that they call the ghetto is predominantly black. We got churches, you know. The churches, y'all give y'all money to the church. The church give it right back to the white man too. In each neighborhood, we got pawn shops. So now this is a strategy to get out that fiat dollar, because as long as you use that fiat dollar, you're gonna be controlled anyway. You know. See, we gotta give each other loans for ideas. You know. And in Shia law in Islam is you don't charge interest. That's why they really scared of Islam, because and Shiite and not Shiite but Sharia law. That's why they scared of it when they talk about Sharia, because it's based on Yacht. You know, that's all it is, based on Yacht, just by a different name. That's all. And because they say if you give a brother some money to get out of a hole and you charge interest, he's digging a deeper hole for himself. That's Yacht all day long, you know. So you brothers can, you know, it's enough to go around for everybody, but you keep giving it to the white man, yet still you talking about it. He don't care if you say what you say, and even if you tell the truth. Because I noticed that even on YouTube, before y'all, if y'all got a video, you know, that y'all got a channel on, it'll be a small commercial, man. They're advertising something before you start. They say skip this commercial. They don't care. You be talking about them like a dog. You be saying white man this and they want to kill us, and then they'll pop up a commercial. They making money off of you some kind of way, and they give you a little bit back, because they know that you ain't gonna give it back to your people though. You feel like you feel like you're doing the people a favor anyway, because whatever information you got, you know, your people ain't gonna research it, man. Look, man, our people, they gotta have an alternative. And if they don't see no alternative, man, they still gonna do what they've been doing, putting, you know, they know that they can go and work for the white man because he gonna pay them, you know. So y'all gotta create, we gotta create jobs for our people, man. Teach a man, give a man a fish, he only fish for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he'll fish for a lifetime. You know. And that's what hustling is about, man. Creating and making your own jobs. It ain't no take no rocket science, man. We could get out of this, I mean, we could still be in the United States, but we could have our own thing, like Mr. Farrakhan be telling y'all, man. You go to Chinatown, they don't run for mayor. They don't care nothing about that, man, you know. But they got that money, and they be sending some of that back to the old country. But we can deal with Africa, and we can deal with wherever our brothers is at, sisters is at, in other countries. Like that brother over there in England, man. But we just got to create products. Like you got products, Brother Inky, with the health food thing, the health nutrition thing. But now you need to build a factory, you know, and employ people from the community. That's an alternative, man. You know, and push it all over the world. You gotta build, even though you might not. You gotta think real big. You gotta, even if you ain't got the product, you gotta build what you expect to sell. You gotta build a facility. You say, well, I'm gonna sell $1 million worth of stuff. You know, you might start off small in your house or something, or on a storefront or something like that. But take over a building, man. Think bigger than that. You know, take over a building, clean it up, push it all over, you know, the world. You're going all over the world on this anyway. You know. And another thing we gotta do, man, we gotta if Brother Cy, he got broadcasting skills. All y'all got broadcasting skills though. Network. Like the Caucasian got networks. You got the ABC network, the NBC network, the CBS network, the CBC network. Then you got Showtime. You got see, we can even be better than that, man, because you know how creative we are. You know, so we got to have alternatives, and then we got to push the message out there, like he pushed his message out there 24 hours, right? We got to be 24 hours, man. That's why I make so many videos. You know, every day, man, I'm making something. You know, I know y'all don't understand half the things I be saying, but get that gold from them pawn shops, melt it down, man. Put our faces on there, and let gold be our nation's currency. I mean, I'm ready to rule this, man. I'm ready to take this bad boy over, man. I'm 70 years old, but I still got fire in me. I'm ready to do something, man. I mean, I'm like this, man. If you want to come with, if you want to come with these, I come with them. I might lose, but I ain't scared. If you want to come with some bang bang, shoot them up, I'm ready. Next video, I'm gonna tell you something. Stay tuned. Black light out.